in that moment.
I know. How could they not? It used to be. I get it. It was the closest I'm sure they've been in years. They all handled it beautifully. I thought that was super, super, super funny to watch.
Yes.
Him saying that it was like sexual and he was still married and things like that. I'm like, dude, relax.
It's funny.
That's not what that was about.
So before Christine reads Cody for filth the rest of the episode, she's gonna sit here and talk about how Cody kept, defining himself as Robin's husband and how it's his identity, but I want to play the rest of the clip, so let's watch that.
He's defining himself now as being Robin's husband. That is his identity. And he was so afraid to say that's what it was. He's been Robin's husband for a long time. But it's almost like he was afraid to acknowledge that. But now that's how he acknowledges himself. He's like, I just want to make it clear. I'm married. Right here. Married.
Same.
Not to her. No. All of that, that's a thing in the past. Let's establish that. That was just funny. Let's leave it at that.
Right. She's not wrong. Cody is making it his identity now that he has one wife. He's married to Robin. He's claimed that. And she has a point. It was funny, and it didn't need to turn into this whole discussion of he's Robin's husband and all that mess. It was funny. A lot of people didn't think it was funny, but I personally found it hysterical. Cody said, he said on camera, but it was removed, that he told Nathan he was going to throat punch him because all he was thinking about was the struggles after their divorce and their space that he had to get himself into. And I have to say is TLC should have left that in. Why are you leaving the unhinged moments out? Leave it in. We want to see him dig his hole deeper and deeper. In a sense, he was saying that his body belonged to Robin and he was telling Nathan to knock it off. Of course, Suki asked Robin about it.
Cody was afraid that it was disrespectful to you.
Yeah.
Was it disrespectful to you?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. For me, it was just kind of like, I haven't drawn those lines yet, or I didn't at that time. I hadn't drawn those lines.
Oh, so you have lines now?
I just hadn't really worried about it.
Okay.
So.
What did you think about the banter going back and forth between Mary and Cody? Is it
very normal?
Okay.
Yeah, it's very, very normal for them. Yes, they've had their tension for sure, but like when they're like this, that's
Hank
my
just
fave.
coughed.
Like really, it's a lot of fun.
What about Cody saying that this is the kind of woman I would have loved to? This is the Mary I wanted to be married to.
Yeah. So when he says stuff like that, and I'm like, and before, she was like done and leaving, this was the kind of thing that I would see that made me go, they have a possibility.
Told you.
A chance.
I called it. I called it when the episode first came out that is something that Robin was going to say. Robin said the banter between Cody and Mary like that was normal, and yes, they had tension, but when they are bantery like that is her favorite. But I told you she was going to say, that's the thing I would see and say they have a chance. Robin is confused why when they have a good day, negating the literal roller coaster their marriage was, why couldn't they have just figured it out? This is where Robin's hopes and dreams come from and what they relied on. She would tell herself, oh, things are getting better. Cody and Mary are going to get back together and everything's going to be hunky-dory and we're going to build on Coyote Pass and sit on our porch in our rocking chairs and watch the grandkids. Nah. It didn't happen for you, sister. Suki then asked Christine about Cody calling Mary his favorite ex-wife. And here starts Christine reading Cody for filth.
What about Cody calling Mary the favorite ex-wife?
Oh, wait, before he even called her that, he was like,
it's the old Mary. This is the Mary that I
wish I was married to.
Yeah,
that's an ass. That's not nice.
Amen.
That's mean.
Why?
That's disrespect.
Yes.
There we go. Not respecting her as a wife, woman, individual. Nothing in that just proved it.
And the favorite ex-wife comment was,
oh, that's just tacky.
That's weird.
That's so weird. Why does he have to always have favorites? What's up? Why does he have to always have favorites?
Those words, ex and favorite, don't go together.
No. Christine just out here clocking Cody out from his time card of being a great husband, calling him an asshole, saying it's mean, it's not respecting her as a person, and it proves it. Christine said Cody calling Mary his favorite ex-wife was tacky, and David backing up his girl calling it weird. Cody calling Mary his favorite ex-wife is him still playing favorites, which is actually funny that Christine called that out because I would have never like thought of that on my own. I mean, she's not wrong. She isn't wrong at all. Suki then asks Mary if she likes being Cody's favorite ex-wife. She thinks it's hilarious and he's trying to be fun with it, and she's glad they are in a great place where they can be like this. I don't think it's like that anymore after a bunch of the stuff came out on the show. But if she can be on good terms with him, she'd rather have that over like angst and anger. That doesn't serve her purpose. Suki asks what it was like for Mary to hear Cody say, "There's Mary acting like the wonderful person I wish I would have been married to." And Mary said, well, he was, but he lost out. She has always been this Mary. He was just never around to experience it. He talks so much about how awkward and uncomfortable and mean, but it's really unfortunate he didn't get to experience the fun Mary again. He was too busy at Robin's house. She didn't say that, I did. Mary said there used to be really good times like that, and it's been shown on the show, and we've seen it. I mean, we've seen it.
Pass.
We've seen it in the
on
clips.
the show.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fine.
Does it make you, when you look at those clips, like second guess that decision in any way?
Good question.
Getting the spiritual release?
Nope.
And divorcing him, yeah.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope.
Good for her. Mary said not once has she second-guessed her decision on getting the spiritual divorce or the legal divorce, and to that I say, you fucking go, girl. Way to go. Mary is finally seeing her worth. Yeah, just because they have one good day does not deter the fact that they have had like a shitty 10 years. He treated her like shit. He made up all this shit about her. He talked shit about her on TV, and he called her friends bitches. Little bitches. That's not cool. Then we see one more clip of Janelle, and she's talking about Cody bringing up the catfish thing in justification for his behavior, and that's how he validates himself so much.
I think Mary is so loyal.
Yeah.
And he likes to bring up all the time, well, she had that catfishing thing. You know what I mean? So I just think he likes to find justifications again for his behavior.
Yeah.
Look, I think it's really, really dangerous to say how we were at 25 with before all the pressures of raising a family with very little money and all those things, all the personality things. It's really hard to compare who we were then and how our relationships developed with who this Cody point 2 or 2.0 that gets to marry Robin, and Robin gets this version. Well, hell, if I was marrying someone like Cody right now, it'd probably be very different with all of his history and perspective and everything. It'd be a very different relationship.
So Janelle saying that, you know, Cody bringing up the catfish thing to justify his behavior for Mary is disgusting, but it doesn't surprise me. She's also correct on comparing how the relationships were when they were like 25, you know, just starting on a family to where they are now is super valid. People change, people grow, people digress, people get angry, but she's correct on that. And I thought that that was something very interesting that she pointed out. It's like, well, you know, if I was about to marry, you know, Cody now with all of his knowledge and his history, like it'd be a very different relationship. And that's true because when Mary and Cody got married, Robin was in like middle school, okay? She didn't meet Cody till like more than 10 years later after he's had 13 kids and he's had 3 wives. You know what I mean? Like Cody had history prior to Robin coming into the family. I get it. That probably didn't make sense, but I get it.